Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. This is Tatsuya TMA bringing you another cast. This is another ranked match. I will be playing Darius, going top against Rumble. We also have Sona and Ashe versus their Taric and Ezreal. We have our Soraka versus their Vlad in the mid, and then jungling will be Pantheon versus Mundo. I'll get into the matchups and how I feel about them in a couple seconds here. Just I know some stuff that's going to happen. There's some pinging here. It looks like they're pinging to invade. They are going to be running right down the river. I want to give a little note right here. If you're ever going to invade, don't come through the jungle right here. You always want to come through the river, because if you come through the jungle, they will be able to see you. We see this Mundo walk in. Looks like we're going to be getting some level 1 action. Ashe throws down the volley. This Soraka getting absolutely melted. Ezreal lands the first kill, and exhaust goes down on flash and ignite on Ashe. She goes over. Rumble flashes over the wall. A lot of damage going down on this Rumble. Pantheon goes down. They're now 2 kills up. I flash over the wall trying to get that Rumble. Barely get in the last hit. Stunned by Taric. They are now up 4 kills to 1 starting this game. Terrible start for us.
Minions have spawned.
Ezreal pulled off 2 of the kills. He has 2 kills and 2 assists. He's going to be coming into the lane way more powerful. They're pinging to take the blue. Looks like we're going to be trying to... Nothing happens. They back off from the blue, knowing that we would all be coming back in. So that was not a good start for us. However, it is what it is. So I will start with the matchups. Darius versus Rumble. I actually picked. They picked Rumble first. I kind of counterpicked with Darius. Rumble's got to be pretty close into you in order to get the damage, and if you need to get into Darius, then it's just not good. A good counter to Darius I found is Teemo. Rumble is not Teemo. They are both the Yordles. However, Teemo can pull off keeping himself at a distance from Darius. Rumble can't. So even if he pops a slow on me, he's got to come in order to do his Flame Spitter. Rumble executes himself, so that will allow us to be a little bit more ahead in the jungle. Tossing down some harass here. Rumble taking some minion damage, drops him down a little bit lower than I'm sure he'd like to be. From getting that kill, I did pick up an extra pot. I could have actually picked up a few more, but I decided one's enough. Some more harass going down on Rumble. He drops a pot. I drop a pot as well. Pantheon coming in for the gank. The flash, the stun. Is it going to be enough? He throws the spear. Is he going to walk away? Oh, and that pull, I just could not get enough closure there to pull him. If I had gotten that pull, he definitely would have died. However, it does allow me to get a little bit ahead. Let me go ahead and see what happened there. I don't think I went back enough. Still don't think I went back enough. There we go. Ezreal, the exhaust goes down on Ezreal. The arcane shifts in, but Sona trying to make it up, and the minion damage. The minion damage is what took him out. Oh, the stun goes down on Sona. The cleaver, she's trying to heal herself out of it. Seeing if she can maybe do enough damage to Taric, but definitely not enough. Mundo cleans up what he does. Rumble is already back to lane. He had a teleport. There's another thing that I don't really like. Rumble took teleport. He probably should have taken an ignite, but he took teleport. Allows him to get back to lane decently quick, and I'm still up a level on him, taking unnecessary turret damage. So We did pick up another kill, however, we are down 4 kills to 2 at this time. Sorry for the jumping back and forth earlier. I kept not going back far enough. But that's okay, because we're trying to see all the kills. I'm very interested to see how this Soraka... Soraka is actually not doing too terrible mid. Let's see what the gold is at. Soraka's a little bit over 1,000. Vlad definitely has her beat out. Throwing down the signs a little bit too late. Rumble not wanting to get ganked again. Puts down the ward. Misses the harpoon. Misses another harpoon. Trying to do the flame spitter. He's definitely putting down a little bit more damage than I can. Throwing down the exhaust. Oh no! And he puts me down. I tried to throw down the exhaust to put enough damage down. I definitely should have just walked away from the turret. Thought I might have been able to beat Darius. If I had the dunk, then I would have been able to lay down some action there. Lay down some action. Sona flashes over the wall, knowing that if she was stunned and cleavered, definitely would have been end of the day for her there. So what am I here? I'm 1, 2, and 0. Definitely not the way I want to start my lane. 1568 gold to 1783. So I am definitely getting outlaned right now. Rumble is 2, 1, and 2. Oh, look at all these. Oh no! And Sona just absolutely melted, trying to put down some unnecessary harass. I think that they're trying to make up for being down, so getting a little bit too greedy. Now Ashe is getting pinged. Mundo goes in, but his team does not follow. Ashe will simply walk away. Misses the cleaver. Oh. Trying to lay down as much on this Rumble as I can. Let me switch back to the item. So I did pick up. I picked up 2 Dorans. I am down in the lane, so I wanted to get some extra beef, a little bit of extra AD. Pantheon desperately wants this this Ezreal. However, it is warded. Not too much that can happen there. I'm seeing, what does this Rumble have? This Rumble, he's going for Hex Tech, an early Hex Tech. I see that. I see that I am a little bit more beefy than him. Even though I am down, we are even on level. Oh, the pull in. Spinning. Throwing down the flame spitter. Rumble ults, but I walk up from it. The flash. Can't get enough damage down on him. Kind of wasted my flash there. Sitting a little bit low here. Oh, and Pantheon comes in. The stun goes down. The spin and the ult. Dunk Master is in effect. Darius showing his power. Takes barely any damage. Lays down the ult on that Rumble. And now it's time for Dunk Master to come into effect. Darius is the Dunk Master. His ult is just absolutely unreal, especially if you can plan it so that you get into team fights and you start landing the ult and getting kills. Then the cooldown does not activate, so he can just keep dunking. Apparently, Sona was just killed there a little bit. This lane bot is definitely losing their lane. We're down 6 kills. It's tough. It's tough. We'll see what happens. I'm feeling a little bit more confident in my lane. We're 2 and 2, picking up this this sight ward, thinking that that Rumble was going to have this warded down here still. So I said in my last cast, pink wards win games. I won't complain about not getting a gank if I know that it's warded and never pick up a pink ward. However, the jungler can pick up pink wards as well. And if you're the jungler and you're doing well in the jungle, getting some good ganks in, and you can afford it, picking up a pink ward and throwing it down in the river for your friendlies is always good. Ezreal getting pinged. But Pantheon's going back. Still doesn't have his ult. Missing the Mystic shot, unless he was just trying to get some minions. Let's see what we have for gold here. Ezreal 3,600 to Ashe's 23. Oh, pulling in Rumble. Now it's to the point where I'm just going to try and harass him down. Once I get him to about half life, I know that I can take him out with pulling him in. We're going to do that thing where we learn the names of abilities. Decimate. Oh, I came down to try and ward. See that Mundo's there. Cleaver. Harpoon. The Rumble ult. We're going to see a dive here. Oh, I tried to lay down enough damage and throw down the exhaust on Mundo, but he walks away. I'm now down 2 to 3. So not seeing some extraordinary gameplay here. Pantheon's trying to come in and do a little something, but the Harpoon goes down. Rumble overheats. Can Pantheon finish him off? The Cleaver goes down. He throws down the spear, but both Mundo and Rumble walk away. Pantheon needs to get his ult so that he can start ulting in and being a complete pain. Yeah, this combo right here is going to be real tough to catch with Mundo having cleavers and Rumble having spears. If one of them hits, then you're slowed, and you're either not going to be able to catch up or not going to be able to get away. This Mundo clearly sees that. Now this sight ward is not going to be able to get sight on, or this vision ward is not going to be able to get sight on either of these wards, so it's almost like a waste of a pink ward. I should have placed it in the bush, but most people put their wards in the river, so this would have seen that one, not in the bush. All right, so let's see if we can pose a little bit of a comeback in the lane here. It is 10 to 3. Well, sorry, the lane I'm down one death. Missing last hits. So bot's losing, top's losing, mid Soraka she hasn't died since her first death in the jungle, but she's definitely losing, and actually she's up on gold. Rumble trying to lay. Oh, Pantheon coming in for the ult behind. We're seeing a flash from Rumble. I flash in. Oh, and I thought that he was down in front. Way down enough damage to put down that Rumble, but not in time before he picks up another kill on Pantheon. So both of us even 3 and 3. He is up a little bit because he's got the 3 assists. However, getting him out of lane will allow me to farm up, free farm top. I'm still Darius, so I still feel pretty confident. Went back, got my Merc trades. That's gonna let me take a little bit less damage from Rumble's harass, because as much as I'm happy that I have to be right next to, or that he has to be right next to me in order to harass me, that means the whole time I'm going to be sitting in his flame spitter. And the one thing that's good is he doesn't seem to be placing his ults too well on me. He's putting them so that I can just kind of walk up a little bit or down a little bit and get out of the way of it. Looks like Panth is trying to help out this Soraka mid here. Trying to lay down the harass on Decimate. What are the names of your abilities? Decimate, Crippling Strike, Apprehend. Makes sense. Oh, the Apprehend, the slow. Trying to get my dots up. I don't know the true power of my ult right now, and it's down anyways. It's on cooldown. That's why I didn't ult him. Not because I didn't know the true power. I know the true power. The true power of the Dunk Master is epic. Bot lane pushed onto their turret. Pantheon should be coming in for an ult. There's 2 wards there, as in both supports dropping down the wards. The smart wards in the river. Oh, the apprehend, the slow. The decimate. Oh, and the dunk master throws it down. As you saw right here, this ult was just terrible on his part. He put it behind me thinking I was going to run, but Darius doesn't run. He goes in. He goes in full effect. Mundo's running away. Oh, Soraka. Soraka's stunned by Taric. The cleaver goes down. Sona ults to try and save him, but Vlad comes in. Sona flashes over. Pantheon goes down. And Ezreal takes out the Sona. So the first little semblance of a team fight, and they come away. And now they will dragon. That was a smart move with Vlad coming in through the top of the jungle. I am Darius. I don't care about this over here. All I care about is Ezreal. I want him dead. The apprehend, the slow. Oh, and the dunk master. Taric going by himself. He is not going to be able to take me out, knowing that that ult is up. I'm feeling real good now. 5-3-0. I've got my phage. Building a Hex Drinker now. So, down 5 kills. We're definitely starting this one a little bit behind. However, I'm still feeling real good as Darius. Vlad pushing up on this turret. So my build for Darius, I usually I'll start out with boots 3 pots. I then like to, if I'm up, I'll just go straight into a phage and a hex drinker. If I'm down, I might pick up a Dorn's Blade or 2, depending on how I'm doing in lane. I definitely started this one down, so picking up the 2 Dorns and then the phage. The phage built into the Frozen Mallet is just absolutely devastating on Darius. It allows him to apply the slow on his auto attacks to build up his the hemorrhages, and building up more hemorrhages makes his ult do more damage, and that just makes him uber powerful. I definitely like to build some beef on him, since he tends to get focused a little bit, since people know that if he stays in a team fight, he's just going to be absolutely devastating. Pantheon calling for the gank here. Rumble has this warded, sees it coming, shields out, running away. I am hungry. Definitely up a little bit earlier than I have been not having the job. Oh. Let's go back and see what happened there. And now I went back too far. Sweet. Mundo throwing down the cleaver, thinking that he can take this Soraka. But she is just laying down some damage. He sees that it's too much. The silence and the banana shuts down this Mundo. Now she sees that Taric's coming. Oh, the stun goes down on Taric. Pantheon doing as much damage as he can. Taric throws down the ult. Pantheon taking a lot of damage. Taric goes after Pantheon. Vlad goes after Soraka. But she will make it away. He's building up his, what was it called here? Tides of Blood. Oh, the exhaust goes down on Rumble, throwing down the dunk. That worked out. That worked out well. We saw all the things. So now I'm up 6-3 versus Rumble's 3-5. Feeling real confident. Dropping a pot just because I have them. Might as well stay in the lane. So now, still down 5 kills. God, I just mind blank on all the names of the abilities. I know them when I'm playing. Mundo trying to seek some revenge on this Soraka. She flashes out. Vlad ult goes down. Hits absolutely nobody. Taric throws down the stun on... Oh! And Sona ults the Mundo underneath the turret. Ezreal getting stunned. Slowed by Ashe. Pantheon trying to ult down and in. This Taric goes down to Pantheon's ult. Pantheon throws down on Ezreal and Vlad. Oh, this is just absolutely great. That team fight, we walked away with only Sona dying. Came away with a few kills there. That was just an awesome exchange for us. Pantheon ulting in at the right time, taking that kill on Taric. Probably could have afforded to give it away to Ashe as she was auto-attacking. However, it allowed him to get some distance on Ezreal and put him down as well. One of the things that I've realized is a lot of times when a team is up, they start to play a little bit cocky. They start to push in on turrets, dive a little bit when they shouldn't. Definitely allows for some easy exchanges. Up top is we see Darius, myself, taking away this turret. I saw that Rumble was in the mid and most of the people just died, so I know I can take this turret. I want to start roaming so I can get involved in team fights. I'm up 2 levels on that Rumble. He just was not a good player. So as I was saying, we were down. We're now only down 2 kills. We're actually only down 100 gold. Soraka throwing down some nice harass here. So the biggest lesson of this match is always play to win. I don't care if you're down 10 kills and it's 8 minutes in. The worst thing that you can do is start playing the blame game. Start blaming everybody. Blame bot for feeding. Blame jungle for not ganking your lane. Blame top for feeding. It's just that's not going to do any good for you. You're not going to win that way. People start yelling at each other on teams. It just doesn't work out well. The best thing to do is always play to win. The game is not over until the Nexus explodes. I hate surrendering in ranked because you never win when you surrender. It's impossible. Soraka gets ulted by Vlad, and it's just too much damage. Too much damage. Now, oh, they're not going to be pushing. Not going to be pushing the mid turret there. So yeah, always play to win. You don't a good team fight or two, and you can be back in it. One of the great things that I think that Riot did was they implemented where if you're down levels, if you kill people of higher levels, you get more experience. So you can get back in a game pretty quickly if you just fight well, team fight well, and focus. Blue team going after Dragon. Pantheon ulting in. Throws down the ult. I see Vlad, but see that he flashes away. Now it's time. Oh, the Rumble ult goes down. Mundo, the first to die. Rumble goes down. Oh, Sona ulting this Ezreal and dunked. What did I say? A couple good team fights and it's easy pickings. Pulling away with a double kill there is Darius. The last person you want to ever see fed is Darius. He is just so powerful. As I said, building into that frozen mallet. Ashe, as you can tell, is a little bit down. It's 22 minutes in, and she's only got Zerks and a BF sword versus Ezreal's. Ezreal's already got a Trinity Force and a BF sword and a Vamp Scepter. Soraka, seeing that the people are down, trying to push this top turret. Yes, so as you can tell, we were down at one point, I think 8 kills, and now it's even, and we're actually up 300 gold. So looking a little bit better than how we started. Always play to win and be nice to your teammates. Don't play the blame game. Bad. Bad. Don't get mad. If every lane is feeding and you start playing the blame game, then you're just as much at fault. Because who likes to be yelled at? Nobody likes to be yelled at. That's just bad. Pardon me while I take a sip of my energy drink. I love my amp. I also love coffee. I just love energy in general. This Rumble is not good, and honestly, it's one of the things that is allowed us to come back into it, because I could just pretty much, you know, once I got a little bit of gold, got a couple of items that allowed me to get ahead of him. He threw down a couple of pretty bad ults, and just allowed me to get ahead. And a Darius that's ahead is a bad Darius indeed. Well, a bad Darius for the other team. So one time I did an entire cast and had my microphone on mute. So now every single time I cast, I get a little bit afraid. Looks like we might see some a team fight happen here. Pantheon's going to be ulting in. The Ashe arrow going down. Tons of damage going down. Darius dunks. No focus on Ezreal. However, everybody else on blue team is melting. The flash goes down. Exhaust goes down on Vlad. And he goes triple kill for Ashe. Allows her to get right back into this match. She's trying... Now, if she had pressed Q to apply her frost arrow, that Ez would have never been able to get away. Trying to see where that Ez is, but he's gone. We lost one in the exchange. Pantheon sacrificing his body, ulting in, completely capitalized on it. Unfortunately, Ez didn't die. However, we did pull away with a 4-1 on that. Put us up 3 kills. Oh, we definitely got a little bit cocky there. No Shirelius to get away. Oh, and we turn to go back in. However, they are full health. The Rumble ult. Oh, Ashe is shut down. The Sona doesn't look like she's going to be able to make it away. She's trying to go back and forth. The fail flash. Ezreal laid down an ignite on that Sona so that she couldn't heal herself through anything. We definitely got a little bit cocky there, trying to take too much. Tried to take another turret. The Baron call by Taric. This is a close one, folks. If they get this Baron, they're going to be able to push up a little bit. We can see that they're Baroning. We do have a ward right there. However, only Pantheon and myself are up. The stun on Mundo. Trying to do anything that we can. We definitely shouldn't engage this. Oh, Pantheon just taking too much damage and goes down. Vlad pulls away. Oh no, and Darius shut down. Trying to engage 5v2. Right where I said the other team got a little bit cocky. We were up, and we definitely got a little bit cocky. Allowed them to get a Baron as well as 2 extra kills there. Soraka going in unnecessarily. Mundo just laying down cleavers. Once you get hit by one cleaver, you can't not get hit by another one unless it's a terrible Mundo. Why that Soraka went in, I do not know. We're going to push in on this front turret. That is the first turret that they've taken. Another thing that I usually say is turrets don't matter. They of course matter because you need to take out turrets in order to win the game. But early turrets don't matter. It is nice to get the global gold for your team. However, a couple of team fights later on, and turrets just absolutely melt to a well-fed AD carry, or even a well-fed AP. So once an AP carry gets enough AP, their attacks to turrets actually it takes their AP into consideration instead of just their AD. Fun fact of the day. So that the reason that they do that is so that an AP is not worthless when it comes to attacking turrets. And then especially more so if they have a Lich Bane, because then they can do some massive turret damage. So tons of tips this match. We'll recap. Never say surrender. Always play to win. And APs can push down turrets as well. Looks like we're walking away from this dragon, knowing that they're coming. We had a ward right here, so we saw that they were gathering up, and now they're going to dragon. So in terms of the neutral minions, Dragon and Baron Nashor, they're definitely up on us there. It shows in the in the global gold. They are up about 3,000 on us. Blue team going to be pushing this bottom turret. This is a close match. They're up 2 kills. We've definitely shown some excellence in terms of team fights, but they've also come right back. Oh, looks like they're going to be diving this turret. Pantheon comes down to ult. Taking a lot of damage. First down is Taric. Ashe goes down. The Dunk Master's in effect. Lays down on that Rumble. Soraka keeping herself alive. Keeping herself alive. Not long enough, though. However, Mundo goes down. Blue team loses 3. We lose 2. Ezreal looking to get a couple of pokes. We have a ward here, so we see that Vlad's going down. The stun goes down. Pulled in. Apprehended. Oh, and he... Oh, the Dunk Master's in effect. Luckily, I did not... normally, if you try and use an ability on Vlad, and then he pools, it will put the cooldown. However, on that unfortunate time for Vlad, it did not start the cooldown on Darius ult. So I just waited until he came back up and dunked him. Whoa, 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 whoa. The lag, the lag. Stop it, lag. Quit it with the lag. Lag. Apparently we're pinging for Dragon. I think we didn't see that they took it. This ward is a little bit far out. However, yeah, now we see it. Sorry, now we see it. Figure it might as well be time to take their blue. It's like almost impossible to counter jungle as Darius, just because he does a lot of AOE damage whenever you do the decimate. I mean, it is if you're smart about it, but just saying. Not saying, but I'm just saying. All right, so still down about 3K, 3.3K gold. Math. Yeah, 3.2K. However, we're back to even on kills. That was a nice exchange. We definitely baited them with in that last team fight. Pantheon and myself sitting in the bush. They thought that they were 5v. Oh, stop with the lag! Pantheon 5v or Pantheon and myself, so they thought that they were 5v3 and going to be able to just overwhelm bottom underneath the turret. However, we kind of baited them. I flashed over the wall. Pantheon ulted in. We walked away with more kills. And now we're playing the game where it's time for the next team fight. The next team fight can definitely make some difference here. So one thing that I am working on in my game is knowing the... Oh! We see that they're right in this bush. The smart ward goes down. However, we are separated. The Sona went up top. We're backing up. Knowing that we're split, knowing that Sona's up top, we don't want to fight a 5v4. They're gathering up. Taric's going back for some reason. Blue team is pinging for Baron. So yeah, as I was saying, one of the things I'm working on right now is remembering timing for Baron and Dragon. It's very smart. That way, if you know roughly what time Baron or Dragon's going to come up, you can kind of position your team around that area to make a play at it instead of being completely out of position for it. I want to know, one of the smart things that Vlad is doing is he keeps using Tides of Blood here. He wants to keep it at 4 stacks. That way it's doing maximum damage once he gets into a team fight scenario. It does cost him life to do so, so it's nice to do it when you're around minions, but he does have a Mog, so he has the life to spare. See, this is what I'm saying. Blue team is positioning themselves right towards Baron when we're completely out of position up here. However, we do see that they're going for it. It's not too late game, so we know that they can. Oh, trying the apprehend, hoping that there's something that can go down here. Pantheon throwing down the ult. The arrow goes in. Tons of damage going in. Pantheon getting focused. Oh, and he throws down the smite. The smite steal on Baron. Tons of damage going down. Ashe just sitting in that rumble, ult getting focused down. We've lost two. We've lost Ashe and Pantheon. However, they've lost Mundo and Rumble. Time for Vlad to get focused down. Vlad gets focused down. Ezreal walking away with barely any health. Sona going for it. Oh, and throws down the ace. Heals herself to walk away. That was an absolutely awesome move by Pantheon. He ulted in, waited, took enough damage to smite steal the Baron, which allowed us the extra edge in that team fight. Now it's time to push down mid. Up 3 kills, up 1k gold. Taking some turret damage. The reason I'm doing that is to allow us none of these minions to go down and have a little bit of a push on mid. 3 of them are up, with Ezreal and Vlad coming up soon. We learned last time, don't get too greedy. We're backing away early. Gonna go take a dragon here since it's up, and we know that they're gonna be defending their base a little bit, pushing those off. Quite a comeback that we've mounted here. I will say the Pantheon is definitely ulting his or using his ult to full effect. He's ulting into team fights, getting himself in the mix. What do we have for our build here? Pantheon with the Mogs. I love building a beefy Pantheon. Some people think that Pantheon is just an AD carried or an AD or a carry destroyer, which he is, but building a beefy Pantheon to allow him to just ult into a team fight and soak up a lot of damage. We definitely needed people to soak the damage. Oh, Taric getting caught here, throwing down the stun and then flashing away. Apparently throwing down is my term of this match, because last time it was perpetrate. Ezreal getting caught. Can he get away? He's slowed by the volley, and Pantheon spears him for the kill. And we're seeing some action here. Pantheon ulting in. The first dunk goes down. Vlad pulling away, leaving the rest of his team behind. Rumble goes down to the dunk. The Sona ult. Oh, the apprehend. Vlad goes down, trying to bring himself back in against 5. Mundo laughs. Mundo laughs because he knows that this can be the end. Knowing that 4 of them are down, we can safely push in on this Nexus. One of the things that I am very happy about, as you can tell, we are going to win this match from a Nexus being destroyed. A lot of my casts have been surrenders. This one was not a surrender. Blue team fought it out to the end. Started off very strong, however, where there's a will, there's a way. Purple team comes away with the win. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Dunk Master Darius, helping carry this team. As I said before, let's recap real quick. Always fight, always stay in. As you saw, we were completely down in this match, but we never gave up, continued to fight, and we won. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you very much, and bye.